about the 3/4 needed to ratify the Constitution. I have heard from a lot of constituents. I've heard from a lot of our Kansans who are not constituents over the past few days, and I'm hearing a lot from y'all, and I appreciate that. There are a lot of words, there are a lot of explanations. Where I don't see a lot of words and a lot of explanation is Article 5 of the United States Constitution. I appreciate all of the safeguards that y'all are putting in place. My concern is, why will those safeguards supersede the text that is in the United States Constitution that provides none of those protections?
Representative, I appreciate that question. I think it's a great question from a legal perspective, and there's an excellent legal answer, which is, in large part, the United States Constitution doesn't provide detail. We who call ourselves originalists, who believe in the idea of looking at the context of the Constitution, read the Constitution in light of the time in which it was drafted. Perfect example of that I can give you as an attorney is the idea of due process. Due process is not well defined in the Constitution yet. We all know we have to have a jury of our peers. In a criminal case, we have to be convicted by all 12. It's a unanimous jury requirement. Those are things that are not found in the Due Process Clause of the United States Constitution, but we know because that's what the founders tell us. In regard to Article 5, all of the men in convention, or virtually all of them that were in convention in 1787, have participated in conventions, interstate conventions, prior to 1787. In fact, there were 11 conventions prior to 1787, the vast majority having participated. For them to define all the rules and the way a convention operated would have been unusual. They would have just thought, why do we need to do that? We all know what an interstate convention is and how they operate. So that's why it's not in there. Now, that being said, I don't think that's enough security for us. So for me, I look to the history of conventions since 1787. There have been approximately 30 conventions since 1787, not Article 5 conventions, but interstate conventions where states have gotten together. They've all operated on virtually an identical set of rules, or very similar set of rules. There's never in American history been a runaway convention, nor has there been a convention where a delegate exceeded their authority. All of that law and history and the court's rulings on this, over 40 court rulings on this, courts have said history and precedent controls are contained in the law of Article 5, though.
Representative McKenzie, you recognized for a question.